Most people think strength is about muscles, power, or never showing weakness. But real strength? It's invisible. It's the way you think, the way you react, the way you handle life when no one's watching. If you recognize these 14 signs in yourself, you might be far stronger than you ever realized. Let's find out. 1. You don't get angry easily. Anger clouds judgment, reason leads the way. A mentally strong person understands that anger is rarely a productive emotion. It often leads to poor decisions, regretful words, and unnecessary conflict. Instead of reacting impulsively to provocation, they take a step back, assess the situation logically, and choose a response that aligns with their values. This isn't to say they don't feel anger, but they don't allow it to control them. They recognize that anger, when left unchecked, clouds judgment and narrows perspective, making it difficult to see the bigger picture. Rather than letting emotions dictate their actions, they cultivate patience and emotional discipline. In moments of tension, they pause, breathe, and ask themselves whether the situation truly warrants an emotional reaction or if it's better to let it pass. Their ability to remain composed under pressure not only earns them respect but also allows them to maintain control over their own lives, rather than being at the mercy of fleeting emotions. While many allow anger to burn bridges and ruin relationships, the mentally strong know that true power lies in restraint and rationality. 2. You handle criticism well. It is fuel for growth. Criticism is something that most people fear or resent, but those who are mentally strong see it as an opportunity for improvement. They understand that feedback, even when harsh, holds valuable insights that can help them grow. Instead of taking it personally and feeling attacked, they analyze the criticism objectively, separating the emotion behind it from the information it provides. They recognize that dismissing criticism outright or becoming defensive only hinders their own development. Whether the critique is fair or unfounded, they extract whatever lessons they can and use them to refine their skills, behavior, or mindset. Mentally strong individuals don't let their ego stand in the way of progress. They seek wisdom from both praise and reproach, knowing that those who are unwilling to accept feedback will never reach their full potential. Where others crumble under judgment, the mentally strong listen, reflect, and improve. 3. You apologize when needed. For many, apologizing feels like a loss, an admission of weakness. But in reality, it takes immense strength to acknowledge a mistake and take responsibility for it. Mentally strong individuals do not let their pride prevent them from making things right. They don't offer half-hearted apologies just to end a conflict. They apologize sincerely, with the intent to correct their wrongs. They understand that refusing to admit fault doesn't make them stronger, it only distances them from truth and accountability. Owning up to their actions not only strengthens their character but also fosters trust and respect in their relationships. They recognize that mistakes are inevitable, but refusing to acknowledge them only leads to stagnation. By apologizing when necessary, they demonstrate emotional maturity, self-awareness, and a commitment to personal growth. Unlike those who stubbornly justify their wrongdoings, the mentally strong embrace humility and make amends when needed. 4. You take responsibility for your choices and their outcomes. Blaming external circumstances, other people, or sheer bad luck may be the easy way out, but mentally strong individuals refuse to adopt a victim mentality. They take full ownership of their decisions, knowing that their actions, both good and bad, shape their reality. Even when life presents challenges outside of their control, they focus on what they can control, their attitude, response, and ability to adapt. They don't waste time making excuses or dwelling on unfairness. Instead, they ask themselves, what can I do about this? While others remain stuck in cycles of blame and regret, the mentally strong take proactive steps toward improvement. They recognize that self-pity is a trap, and waiting for external factors to change is a losing game. Whether they succeed or fail, they accept responsibility, learn from the experience, and move forward with determination. True strength is not about avoiding mistakes but about owning them and using them as stepping stones to something greater. 5. You embrace change instead of resisting it. Change is inevitable, yet many people fear it, clinging to familiarity even when it no longer serves them. Mentally strong individuals, however, understand that life is in a constant state of flux, and resisting change only leads to unnecessary suffering. Instead of being paralyzed by fear of the unknown, they welcome change as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. They adapt quickly, remaining flexible in their thinking and open to new perspectives. Whether it's a career shift, a relationship ending, or an unexpected challenge, they don't waste time wishing things could stay the same. Instead, they ask, how can I make the best of this situation? They trust in their ability to navigate uncertainty and see change as a teacher rather than an enemy. Where others fight against the current, the mentally strong adjust their sails and move forward, knowing that resisting reality only leads to frustration. 6. You turn thoughts into actions. Intentions don't matter without action. Many people have great ideas, big dreams, and ambitious goals, but few take consistent action to bring them to life. Mentally strong individuals understand that thoughts alone accomplish nothing, it is action that creates progress. They don't wait for the perfect moment, nor do they let fear of failure keep them from trying. They take steps, however small, toward their goals every day, knowing that momentum builds through action. While others remain trapped in cycles of procrastination, hesitation, or overthinking, they move forward despite uncertainty. They don't waste time seeking endless motivation, instead, they rely on discipline to carry them through when motivation fades. They recognize that no amount of planning or wishing can replace the power of simply doing. Mentally strong people are doers, not just dreamers, and they understand that the gap between where they are and where they want to be is bridged by consistent effort, not mere intention. 7. You don't rely too much on others. True strength is self-reliance. While seeking help or support when needed is wise, mentally strong individuals do not depend excessively on others to validate them, rescue them, or solve their problems. They take full responsibility for their own well-being, knowing that true strength lies in self-reliance. They build their own confidence, make their own decisions, and trust their own judgment rather than constantly seeking approval. This doesn't mean they reject relationships or isolate themselves, rather, they see others as companions on their journey, not as crutches. They prepare themselves to stand alone if necessary, knowing that external support can come and go, but their inner resilience must remain constant. Unlike those who collapse when left to face challenges on their own, the mentally strong cultivate the skills, mindset, and adaptability needed to thrive independently. They embrace solitude as a tool for self-discovery and personal mastery, knowing that their greatest source of strength is within. 8. You respect both your own and others' boundaries. Mentally strong individuals understand that boundaries are essential for healthy relationships and personal well-being. They are clear about their own limits and communicate them assertively, without guilt or hesitation. They do not allow others to manipulate, pressure, or take advantage of them, nor do they feel the need to overextend themselves to please everyone. At the same time, they respect the boundaries of others, understanding that true connection comes from mutual respect, not forced interaction. They do not overstep, intrude, or demand more than what someone is willing to give. Many people struggle with boundaries, either by allowing others to violate theirs or by failing to honor those of others. The mentally strong recognize that setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's necessary for self-respect, peace of mind, and maintaining authentic relationships. 9. You balance emotions with rational thinking. While emotions are an integral part of being human, they should not dictate every decision. Mentally strong individuals have mastered the ability to feel deeply without letting emotions cloud their judgment. They acknowledge their feelings, process them, and then make decisions based on both logic and intuition. Instead of being reactive, they assess situations objectively, considering both short-term emotions and long-term consequences. This balance allows them to respond wisely rather than impulsively. They understand that emotions like fear, anger, or excitement can sometimes lead to poor choices if not tempered with reason. Rather than suppressing their emotions or being ruled by them, they integrate both emotion and intellect into their decision-making process. Where others might panic, overreact, or become overwhelmed, they remain composed, thoughtful, and deliberate in their actions. 10. You recognize your limits and accept them. Mental strength is not about believing you can do everything, it's about knowing your strengths and limitations. Those who are mentally strong do not waste time pretending to be something they are not or forcing themselves into roles that do not suit them. Instead, they have a deep awareness of their own capacities and work within them while striving to improve. They understand that recognizing their limits is not an admission of weakness, but a display of wisdom. Whether it's knowing when to rest, when to ask for help, or when to walk away from a situation, they make decisions that align with their capabilities. Unlike those who burn out trying to prove something to others, the mentally strong focus on sustainable progress, understanding that energy, time, and resources must be managed wisely. 11. You step out of your comfort zone to grow. Many people live in a cycle of routine and predictability because stepping into the unknown feels uncomfortable. Mentally strong individuals, however, embrace discomfort as a necessary part of growth. They understand that real progress happens outside of their comfort zone, where they are challenged to adapt, learn, and improve. Instead of avoiding difficult situations or new experiences, they seek them out, knowing that facing discomfort is how they develop resilience. Whether it's learning a new skill, taking on a leadership role, or confronting fears, they push themselves beyond what feels safe. They recognize that staying in the same place, both physically and mentally, leads to stagnation. While others retreat to familiarity, they welcome challenges, knowing that each step into discomfort strengthens their mind, expands their abilities, and unlocks new opportunities. 12. You stay consistent in your actions and values. Anyone can make a good decision once, but mentally strong individuals are defined by their consistency. They don't let fleeting emotions, external pressure, or temporary setbacks change their core principles. Their actions align with their beliefs, and they stay committed to their goals, even when motivation fades. They understand that success, whether in relationships, career, or personal development, is built through persistence and discipline over time. Unlike those who start strong but abandon their commitments when things get difficult, the mentally strong push forward with unwavering dedication. They know that true character is revealed not in moments of convenience but in their ability to stay true to their values in the face of adversity. They live with integrity, ensuring that their actions reflect their words, even when no one is watching. 13. You accept yourself while striving to become better. Many people either struggle with self-acceptance or become complacent. The mentally strong find a balance between the two. They accept who they are, recognizing their worth without needing external validation. They do not engage in self-loathing or compare themselves negatively to others, nor do they seek perfection. However, acceptance does not mean stagnation. They constantly seek ways to improve, learn, and grow while appreciating their current selves. They see personal development as a lifelong journey rather than a race. Unlike those who are either trapped in self-criticism or too comfortable with mediocrity, they embody both self-love and self-discipline. They recognize that growth does not come from hating oneself into change but from appreciating who they are while striving to become even better. 14. You find purpose in helping others. While many people focus solely on their own success, mentally strong individuals understand that true fulfillment comes from contributing to something greater than themselves. They recognize that helping others, whether through mentorship, kindness, or acts of service, creates deeper meaning in life. They do not view success as a solo journey but as an opportunity to uplift others along the way. Instead of hoarding knowledge, resources, or opportunities, they share what they can, knowing that true strength is not about rising alone but about bringing others with them. They understand that generosity, compassion, and service are not signs of weakness but of deep inner resilience. While others chase superficial achievements, the mentally strong find lasting purpose in making a difference in the lives of others. Mental strength is not about being emotionless or unaffected by life's struggles, it's about developing resilience, wisdom, and self-discipline in the face of adversity. Those who possess these qualities stand out from the crowd, not because they never struggle, but because they approach life with a mindset that refuses to be broken. Mental strength is not something you are born with, it is something you cultivate through experience, reflection, and action. It is built through the small choices you make every day, how you handle challenges, how you treat others, and how you respond to the world around you. If you recognize these signs in yourself, you are already on the path to extraordinary strength. And if you don't, the good news is that mental toughness is something that can be developed with time, patience, and practice. In a world where so many seek comfort over growth, becoming mentally strong is one of the greatest advantages you can have. Each of these 14 signs represents a trait that can be strengthened over time. Which of these traits do you recognize in yourself? And which ones are you working on? Let me know in the comments. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe for more wisdom like this. It helps the channel grow and brings more powerful insights your way.